balcony in from Battambang, provincial capital, city of the same name, Battambang. This is my usual daily habit in the afternoon. I really love to watch the balcony after shopping house rents. It's really awesome and so charmistic. This is as well, especially in the gorgeous sunlight in the kingdom of wonders. I really love the sun. It's not only make my video more clearer, but it also makes me feel totally focused on something I'm doing, watching, looking. It's really beautiful. So I decided to walk along the road number 1. It's a very main street in the charming old town. Right, the public garden, the riverside, Sangka River over there. So I think that we'll go a little bit slowly so that we watch together. It's really awesome to have it with different side of it. The government of the Battambang, they have bring the rules to let the banners decoration so that they can see the beautiful of the charming old house. One of the UNESCO heritage site, charming old town in the kingdom of Cambodia. Is really excited to look at a little bit peacefully inside my mind, also in soul as well in her. But I love spreading over. Battambang province is in the far northwestern in the kingdom, bordering to Jawatat, Chanthaburi and Sakao, Thailand. And it's covered all the smallest province by Ling. Actually, I also found out some very beautiful and charming in the town as well. But I think that in Battambang they have more disease. It's because Battambang was provincial capital of in Cambodia under the rule of the Siam, the ancient country. It's Thailand now today. Before they give it back to the French Colonial in China. In history, it was settled in the 11th century by the Great Khmer Empire. It's a little bit cooler by the wall under the shadow of the Latrumia. They also have the blossom times here. The beginning of the year, there's so many kinds of flowers they have blossom. I do know that it's a very good way to hide from the light, so I really love it. So Chinese is a very artistic discovery how it's art here. It's not only the balconies, but I try to look to discover more different style of it. I hope that I can learn cultural, architectural things in the Cambodia. You can see there's different kinds of the balconies. It looks very awesome. I think they take a long walk along the road number 1. A little bit notice for you to be careful in the road number 1 in the Krong Battambang city. It's not the national road, it's different. One of the main roads in the kingdom that's connecting or another side to the Tonle Sap, that's from the Battambang capital city through Colonial, and then Huasa, and then Battambang, connecting to the Banji Minte. It's so beautiful. And I also love to look at the way of they do the different style of the current house as well. And the color of this house looks more attractive as well as with the different style of the balconies. And they have some decoration like the windows or doors. As a perpetual travelers, I have all of the time permanent holidays to enjoy. It's not easy at all, you know why? Because you have totally free of time, and then it's very getting too boring. But you know that's the beautiful beauty of the charming hotel. Take me a lot of the time of the whole. It's exciting to enjoyable moments as well. So I hope that you can take a little bit look at slowly my videos because I give you the very beautiful view. I hope that one day will be more viral for the very good Cambodia advertising. I really love the colors of this as well under the sun. It's very awesome. I'm so lucky to be during the pandemic time to have more long-lasting days to enjoy it. Life is a bunch of the sorrows, miseries, poor things, something difficulties. It's taking a lot of time of it to focusing, but since that you just get away to your rooms, focus on what you're doing, what is the man, and you need to accept that we cannot remember or we can recall, but we cannot remind ourselves also, so that sometimes we need to record this. So what is very most valuable? Oh, it's very awesome. Of his house. You can look at different kinds of those look similar, but actually it's totally different. If you try to find out from the balcony, you look at the windows, the decoration above the windows and the doors in the first floor. Most of the things that you can see here is only 2 to 3 story house only, and they also have a garden, the rooftop gardens as well. That's the style of it. Every house is art, so it's really artistic. So I think so. It's still, that's why they look very, very effective. Sceneries is more than 1,000 words, I think so. I think I don't need to talk too much. I hope they can take a little bit long ways for you to show it. It's so special, exclusive videos, I think so. It's not really a professional little bit, but it's okay because it's everything right here. They look more perfect than anything I do. Very rich culture and history in the kingdom. I'm on the floor number 1 of the municipality, city, Battambang. I'm watching Dowley pass by, but I feel like my time has very limited, so I try to do it more and more that I can, as possible, as much as possible, as much as I can remember in my mind and soul and heart as well. One of the things is when I look at the beautiful decorations of the house, I forgot what they're doing, what they're selling. Sometimes if you restaurant, though I'm passing downly, I try to look at everything is different things. The decoration of the balconies, different style of it. And you can see you work slowly together. This artist is, this is very awesome to have it. The yellow one over there is a very famous sightseeing. They call it the Colonial buildings. Colonial buildings. I never know what they're doing until now. Just watching. The visual, I think this takes so longer as usual, but after you can take time to watch this recording. So I think this is make you feel a little bit peaceful, beautiful in a piece as well. The best way to attract the very good energy, the proactive, that's the thing that's well on the floor with the goodness. Sometimes we don't know that which words comes from to us. The psychoanalytical cause, but I just call it the beauty. You can see this. We just walk a little bit quietly, but so much thing to see. I'm not trying to be famous, to get fame on the social media, which is only the way I'm doing now as a perpetual traveler. I'm really 24 hours per day, very freely, so I think it's the best way to connect to the society is only the social media. So I have very less relationship in the real reality, but I think this doesn't matter, right? We just know each other. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's less something we never know. But since that we share about the beautiful beauty, I think that's the same we contribute to each other in this life. That's the way I'm doing here. I just want to share about the security and safety in the kingdom. Actually, you know that most of the time I'm traveling all around. I met many different kind of people, but people are the same. We are human beings, but the Khmer people, the local people, Cambodian I mean, in general, all of them I met as very friendly and very nice. And spiritually her like the beautiful, charming hotel. I think that if you are Chinese tourist, Chinese immersion, I think that you feel really missing somewhere in Indochina Peninsula or also in another countries as they have the Chinese tradings. I think that's a architecture. It's a mixture of the French colonial style together with the Khmer traditional and especially in the Chinese modern architecture. So I think it's exciting to stop at the last moment in front of the Chinese Buddhist temples over there, the right one, before we watching the very golden You know that I've learned in planes of the gums of the colors is look more very attractive and feel very stunning. Sometimes we need to have more colors in our life because life is a very more and more diversity, the more we understand about the world. And the best way to understand about the world to discover ourselves. So try to myself to understand myself by looking at others as well. And one of the things I really like that is a lively life. I mean that's live now, live well, the surroundings you. Because we have the very different destination phase. I mean, we have different kind of chores in life. But I think that's when we were born or when we are doing, moving or whatever, every land we are landing on this earth, always a very unique marks for all of our lives. So I think that's everything that we have to keep protecting. Preserve it, and we also believe in the universe rules as well. So I think that's when you are taking care for where you are, and some, but actually it's a very few lands we have attracted to. Sam is also here. Oh, it's really nice to enjoy it under the sunlight. Awesome, you know this is very peaceful in my mind and so in her as well. It's really pleasant and so excited to enjoy it. From the balcony to the roof, from the doors, the windows, and the shore wings as well as the people just wandering. It's very nice. It's the way I respond to the social life. It's made me feel not lonely but fully sleep. I just said it again that I'm on the riverside, the river banks of the South River, one of the mainstream in Battambang province is leading to the Tolisap Lake, one of the very big lakes in the Southeast Asia, the natural. Okay, as I show you the last moments for this is in front of the Chinese Buddhist temples here. There's so many Cambodian Chinese here. Actually, they have Vietnamese, Laotian, Burmese, Thai, and surely Khmer, Cambodian in general. Don't hesitate to take a play to see how beautiful Cambodia. I think so. So much blessings, so much respect for the Cambodian treats to me. I have very wonderful lifetime. Though it's a blessing. How do you mean today the 13th March? Before I really like the number 13 is very less. A little bit scary of it because I was counted in the western side, so 13 is not a good number for me. But when I've grown up until now, and one of the things I still remember my time in the Kingdom of Cambodia, and during the pandemic time, that's I started count at first. Since the pandemic time, I was here on the 13th March, so I still remember on it. I still remember that I entered the kingdom by 13 and then back, and then I come back by the day after 14, and then I never think that that's stuck here so long. So that's the way I'm trying to remember the very good days to live in the kingdom. That's the thing that's a Cambodian trait for me, so much beautiful and abundant, fabulous also. The diversities of the Cambodian culture. Oh, it's very awesome. I think this is a good time to take a little bit stuff for you. I hope that you can surprise my channels, and then can't wait to see the news videos so viral lately. How beautiful, beautiful balcony. Different style, but you can see a little bit again. Okay, thank you so much again. Thank you. ขอบคุณ Cambodia.